boy bands. Love them or hate them, they are a cultural phenomenon. From changing how we dress to catchy songs that romanticize their legions of crying fans, there is a certain magic to it all. And there is no better example of this magic than One Direction. What's up, guys? I'm Lauren Mayhew, and we're here to showcase how far One Direction has come from being unknown talents to becoming the massive household names they are today. We cover it all. So even if you're a new One Directioner or have been with them since the early X Factor days, we've got some facts for you. So get ready, because MicDrop is counting down the 107 music facts about One Direction. Let's do this. Number 1. One Direction was formed through the UK show The X Factor in 2010. It was the show's 7th season when One Direction formed with its 5 members, Zayn Malik, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Tomlinson, and Liam Payne. Number 2. Liam actually auditioned for the X Factor back in 2008 and sang Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. He made it past the initial audition, but was cut before the live voting. Number 3. Liam wasn't the only one who auditioned for the X Factor before. Louis auditioned in 2009 but was cut before he even got to perform for the judges. Number 4. Zayn had also applied to be on the 2009 season of the X Factor but got pulled out before auditions due to his nerves. I guess that's a good thing, because what would One Direction have been like without Liam, Louis, and Zayn in the beginning? Number 5. In 2010, the boys all auditioned separately and then were brought together by Simon Cowell. Harry sang Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, Niall went with So Sick by Neo, Zayn performed You Should Let Me Love You by Mario, Louis chose Hey There Delilah by the Plain White T's, and Liam sang Cry Me a River by Arthur Hamilton. Number 6. When Liam's 2010 X Factor audition aired, bookmakers said Liam was the second most likely to win. He was behind the other finalist, Cher Lloyd. Number 7. When the boys didn't make it past the stage of solo rounds, Simon Cowell suggested they form a group to compete in the group rounds. Looks like Simon knows best. Number 8. The boys may have officially met the first time when they arranged into their group, but Harry and Louis actually met each other before, in the bathroom at the auditions. Number 9. Harry was the one who came up with the name One Direction. It was all influenced by the fact that he thought it would sound cool when announced. He stated, "Before we met up for the time to practice, we were texting each other names constantly. I kind of thought that it would sound good when the X Factor man said it, so then I texted the other boys and they all seemed to like it." Number 10. Before they came up with the name One Direction, Niall suggested the band be called Niall and the Potatoes. Number 11. While on the X Factor, the boys performed covers of Viva La Vida by Coldplay, My Life Would Suck Without You by Kelly Clarkson, Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler, Kids in America by Kim Wilde, and All You Need Is Love by the Beatles. And that's just a few of them. Number 12. One Direction did not win their season of the X Factor. They came in 3rd place, while Matt Cardle ended up taking the title. Number 13. Despite the group losing, Simon Cowell offered them a €2 million contract with his record label SYCO. SYCO is also now the home to acts such as Little Mix and Fifth Harmony. Number 14. Not even a year after they were on the show, the boys released an autobiography about their time on the X Factor. It was called One Direction Forever Young, Our Official X Factor Story, and was released before their debut album. Number 15. That book? Well, it became number 1 on the Sunday Times bestseller list. Number 16. In September of 2011, their first album, Up All Night, was released. It debuted on the Billboard 200 Albums chart at number 1. Number 17. Liam sang the first solo on 13 out of 15 songs on this album. Which 2 songs did he not sing the first solo for? I Want and Same Mistakes. Number 18. Their first single, What Makes You Beautiful, broke pre-order records from Sony Music Entertainment, becoming the most pre-ordered song in history. Number 19. The US did not get What Makes You Beautiful until February 2012. The song debuted at number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100 list. Number 20. This was the highest US debut from a British act since 1998, when Jimmy Ray reached number 26 with Are You Jimmy Ray? Number 21. Because of that, One Direction made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for being the first British group to debut at number 1 on the US charts. Number 22. To celebrate this new record, Harry Styles bought a new mattress. Harry revealed, "I'm gonna treat myself to a new one. I need a good one. The one I'm using still is the one that I had when I moved in. The springs have gone." Number 23. While the boys saw success in America, a band with the same name sued them for copyright infringement. The US band lost their lawsuit and eventually changed their name to Uncharted Shores. Number 24. In 2011, One Direction and Nokia teamed up to release limited edition phones for their fans in the UK. The boys thought it was a good idea since their fans are a part of a generation that's always on their phones. Number 25. In 2011 and 12, when the games Pokemon Black and White and Super Pokemon Rumble was released, the boys did several commercials and promotions for the game in the UK. Number 26. Seems like someone had a case of the giggles. When the band appeared on the Nickelodeon show iCarly in 2012, they had to retake a scene 9 times because Niall kept laughing. Number 27. In May of 2012, the boys released their first book in North America called Dare to Dream: Life as One Direction. The book became a #1 bestseller on the New York Times Children Paperback list by June of 2012. Number 28. One Direction performed at the closing ceremony of the 2012 Olympics in London. They performed What Makes You Beautiful, and they joined other pop stars Jessie J and Ed Sheeran at the ceremony. Number 29. The band's second album, Take Me Home, was released in November of 2012. Some people thought the album was rushed, while others applauded the boys for using songwriters such as Ed Sheeran. Number 30. Niall told Ryan Seacrest the album name of Take Me Home came from the boys knowing how much traveling they'd be doing. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Number 31. The lead single off the album was Live While We're Young. The song reached the top 10 on the charts of almost every country and had the highest first-week sales for a song by a foreign artist in the US. Number 32. The second single, Little Things, and the album as a whole simultaneously debuted at #1 in the UK. One Direction became the youngest act in British history to do so. Number 33. Up All Night and Take Me Home were the number 3 and 4 best-selling albums of 2012. Number 34. Although the boys sing together, it's no secret they get solo time on their records. The distribution for Take Me Home is 7 minutes and 18 seconds for Harry, 7 minutes and 8 seconds for Liam, 5 minutes and 38 seconds for Zayn, 1 minute and 29 seconds for Louis, and 1 minute and 24 seconds for Niall. Number 35. Way before 5 Seconds of Summer became a huge name, Tomlinson tweeted one of the band's YouTube videos in 2014 saying, "Been a fan of this band for a while. Everyone get behind them." Seems like Louis was ahead of the trend. Number 36. How much did Louis like them? The next year, 5 Seconds of Summer joined the boys for their Take Me Home tour in 2013. And look at how successful they are now. Louis seems to have the magic touch. Number 37. In 2013, One Direction filmed their first movie, One Direction, This Is Us. The movie was a 3D documentary and concert directed by Morgan Spurlock, the man behind the indie blockbuster hit, Super Size Me. Number 38. The trailer for the movie featured the first single from their album, Midnight Memories, best song ever. Number 39. The movie is the 4th highest grossing concert film of all time. The only other concert films that gross more were Justin Bieber Never Say Never, Michael Jackson's This Is It, and Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus Best of Both Worlds concert tour. Number 40. When One Direction released the music video for Best Song Ever in July of 2013, they broke the 24-hour Vivo record with 10.9 million views. Number 41. Midnight Memories was released worldwide on November 25, 2013. Again, they broke the chart records when the album debuted at #1 in the US and UK. They became the first group to have their first 3 records debut at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts since 1967. Number 42. To support their album Midnight Memories, the band held One D-Day, a day to celebrate their fans with live streams of interviews and special guests. Number 43. Their second single off the Midnight Memories album was Story of My Life. The boys promoted the song by posting childhood photos of themselves on Twitter. They even recreated some of their childhood pictures for the music video. Number 44. Story of My Life is the only song on Midnight Memories that all 5 members co-wrote. Number 45. The music video for the single was directed by Ben Winston, current executive producer of The Late Show with James Corden. The video took fans on a trip down memory lane with each of the boys going into the past. Number 46. Midnight Memories was the fastest-selling album in 2013, selling 237,000 copies in its first 7 days. That's almost 34,000 albums a day. Number 47. The album was also the highest-selling album of 2013, even with the album being released at the end of the year in November. Number 48. The boys love to give back. In 2013, they were the second on the list of the most charitable celebrities. Taylor Swift was number 1. Alzheimer's Association, Comic Relief, and Global Poverty Project are just a few of the organizations they've supported. Number 49. In July of 2014, One Direction announced their second concert film, One Direction, Where We Are. It followed the band through 2 days of performances in Chile. The film also had a 2-day cinema release. Number 50. The Where We Are tour ended up being the highest grossing tour of 2014. The tour grossed $282.2 million. Number 51. This tour was also the highest grossing tour ever by a vocal group. Over 3.4 million fans attended the tour. Talk about some massive fan support. Number 52. While on tour, the boys had all of their own pre-show rituals. Zayn brushed his teeth, Niall stretched his limbs, and Harry did vocal warm-ups. Number 53. They also had group traditions. Before each show, they would huddle together and chant something different according to what continent they're on. While in South Africa, their chant was, "The lion sleeps tonight." Number 54. Another ritual the boys have? Cheersing Haribo sweets. Number 55. Soon after, the band released an autobiography, Who We Are, in September of 2014. The book became a Sunday Times bestseller. Number 56. One Direction then announced their fourth film, 4, which released in November of 2014 and made their song Fireproof available online for free for just 24 hours. Number 57. Fireproof was downloaded 1,089,278 times in one day that it was made free for fans. This broke the record for the most downloaded free song in history. Number 58. In 2014, Liam created Hampton Music Limited. This music publishing company is most likely where he would produce his own music. Number 59. Louis also launched his own production company, which he called 78 Productions. He signed his first artist, Jack Walton, who was a contestant on The X Factor in 2014. Number 60. The 78 in 78 Productions is a reference to his grandparents' house number. Number 61. Louis also made his mom the co-director of his record label. Aw, what a way to keep it in the family, Louis. Number 62. Though One Direction is a pop band, Harry's music taste tends to lean towards more indie rock bands. He said that the Beatles, Elvis Presley, Coldplay, and Kings of Leon are his favorites. Number 63. While the band is on hiatus, Liam Payne has wasted no time in getting back into music. He teamed up with the band Hometown to write his first non-One Direction song. Number 64. A lot of people believe that the song Perfect off their album Made in the AM is about Taylor Swift. The main reason? There's a lyric about, if you're looking for someone to write your breakup songs about. Harry Styles and Taylor Swift dated back in 2012, of course. Number 65. The song 18 was written by Ed Sheeran after Simon Cowell teased Sheeran asking him, "Where's the One Direction song?" Sheeran didn't realize Cowell wanted him to write them a song. A week later, he brought Cowell 18. Number 66. When Drag Me Down was released, it broke Spotify's record for number of streams in one day. It was globally played 4.75 million times on July 31st, 2015. Number 67. Despite their international success, One Direction did not have a number one hit in Australia until Drag Me Down was released. Number 68. Ed Sheeran, who wrote Little Things, said that the song contains one of his favorite lyrics he's ever written. That lyric was, "I know you never like the sound of your voice on tape, and you never like to know how much you weigh, and you still have to squeeze into your jeans, but you're perfect to me." Number 69. Live While We're Young became the fastest selling pre-order single in history, topping the advanced sales charts in 40 countries. Number 70. The beginning of Steal My Girl features a piano that sounds similar to the New Found Glory song It's Not Your Fault. The band came under fire from New Found Glory, but there were never any lawsuits filed for copyright infringement. Number 71. Sadly, Zayn left the band in 2015 to pursue his own solo career. When he released his song, Pillow Talk, he became the 25th person but the first Brit to debut their first single at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Number 72. The title of Made in the AM is no coincidence. Most of the writing and recording of the album happened in the early morning. Number 73. AM is the only song on Made in the AM that all 4 members wrote together. Number 74. In his high school production of Grease, Louis played the character Danny. He said that taking that role gave him the confidence to audition for the X Factor. Number 75. When he's not performing in One Direction, Liam creates remixes under the name Big Payne. He's even remixed some One Direction songs. Number 76. Liam's remixes have been said to fall under the future house subgenre of EDM music, and he's been praised for his remixes. Number 77. Big Payne has done remixes for artists including the X Factor judge Cheryl Cole. Number 78. Liam and Niall both have the same middle name, James. 2 James is better than 1? Number 79. Niall is usually seen playing guitar, but did you know that he plays the instrument right-handed despite being a lefty? Number 80. Niall also used to have 2 goldfish named Ben and Jerry. Unfortunately, he overfed them and they died. Don't let Niall pet sit for you. Number 81. Harry Styles' first concert was the Rocket Summer. He got into the band because the girl he liked had some of their songs as her MySpace song. Now, that's some dedication. Number 82. Not only can Harry sing, but he can also play the kazoo and juggle. Number 83. Harry himself used to get so nervous he'd get sick before going on stage. Number 84. Harry's all-time favorite song is Free Falling by John Mayer. Number 85. In total, including Zayn, the boys have over 50 tattoos. The only one without one? Niall. Number 86. Zayn got a tattoo that says MSG 31212 to commemorate their first sold-out show at Madison Square Garden. Number 87. If you look closely at One Direction's One Thing video, Liam's left eyebrow has a slit shaved into it. We can thank Zayn for that. Number 88. Boys will be boys. One Direction is notorious for pulling pranks on each other during tour, but they are also public pranksters as well, one time even posing as wax figures to surprise fans. Number 89. We know that Niall can play the guitar, but did you know that Liam can play the guitar, Zayn can play the triangle, and Louis can play the piano? You play that triangle, Zayn. Number 90. Louis has recently said that he would be a judge on the X Factor if he was invited to do so. Number 91. One Direction's stylist mentioned that she wanted One Direction's fashion style to be the male equivalent to the Spice Girls, with them being a group but with each member having their own individual identity. Number 92. Besides music, Louis is a huge football fan. He even tried to become a co-owner of the Doncaster Rovers Club, but the plan sadly fell through. But no worries, he's still involved with the club. Number 93. Styles was introduced to music by his dad. He later got a karaoke machine from his grandfather and started recording Elvis songs. Number 94. Louis did extra work on the show Fat Friends and then attended acting school. He went on to appear in a drama called If I Had You and Waterloo Road. Number 95. Liam names Pharrell Williams as one of his musical inspirations. Like Williams, Liam wants to target every part of the music industry. Number 96. Liam was the first of the One Direction boys to have a solo magazine cover, which sparked rumors that he would go solo. Luckily, that wasn't true. Number 97. Liam and Louis were both directors at One Mode Productions Limited when 5 Seconds of Summer signed on. Number 98. Made in the AM is the album that has the most songs written by the boys, according to Liam. Number 99. Liam said he actually prefers to write music rather than to perform it. It is rumored that he's been writing music for Jennifer Lopez. So, can we hear that soon, Liam? Number 101. All the songs on Made in the AM are taken from the boys and their experiences. They wanted to show their fans what they were feeling, but also have songs that everyone could relate to. Number 102. One Direction's go-to song to cover when they were on tour is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. Originally, they used it to fill in voids or faulty music moments during live performances.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, no shooting some b-ball outside of the school with a couple of guys.
Number 103. Don't say fame can't help get you what you want. It's been speculated that Liam is the reason for Burger King to bring back chicken fries to their menu. His tweet about eating chicken fries and sides sparked a huge social media conversation that Burger King capitalized on. But oops, it was actually a reference to his KFC meal. He just forgot to use the commas in the tweet. Number 104. The music video for History was released after the band went on a hiatus. The video included clips of the band over the years and ended with the members going their separate ways. Number 105. History was co-written by Louis and Liam. Liam said that the song is about the way the fans and everyone have created this massive thing, One Direction, over the past 5 years. Out of History comes a little bit of closure for this chapter of One Direction. And now, we wait until the hiatus is over or one of the boys makes their first solo album. Number 106. One Direction won the 2016 Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Music Video for Drag Me Down. Number 107. Drag Me Down was Billboard Hot 100's highest debut of 2015. Spotify could barely keep up with nearly 5 million worldwide streams. Alright guys, once again, I'm Lauren Mayhew, and you just finished watching MicDrop's 107 music facts about One Direction. Did you guys enjoy these facts? If so, make sure to subscribe because we're bringing you guys more facts about your favorite musicians every week. So let us know which artists we should find facts about next. I'll see you guys next time. MicDrop out!